I just hope we have a huge, awesome grand finals. 2 sets of 7 games, 14 matches.
Oh, it's gonna be a
You know.
mirror match. Mirror match.
Oh shit! Nice.
Yeah, I told you. I think Mez is always changing decks, and yeah, like I said, that makes him slightly predictable, in a way. So is this an identical mirror match, or?
Well, Wuhek has 3 magics and 3 brawlers, whereas Meziljie had 2 brawlers and 2 magics.
2 spots, 2 exiles.
2 pillagers for each. I'll have to see where the difference is coming, but let's get in game.
Is Wuhek playing spot weakness?
Let's.
Yeah,
Oh, I need to wait for them to make an action.
Yeah.
Little bit of a pricey hand for Meziljie. He's got the duel and the Legion Standard Bearer.
Yeah, so I think the difference here is the exiles and the spot weakness from Mez that Wuhek doesn't have.
So with this duel in hand and also with the initiative right here, the only hero that Meziljie didn't want BB to face up against is Axe, because it's the only one that will not be able to be dueled by Beastmaster next turn. So that kind of sucks, because he had the duel and he had the setup and everything.
Yeah.
But no item's going to be able to be bought right here, so with these 2 lineups in lane 1 and lane 3, it's going to be really impactful if one of these guys can draw a card that can affect these trades.
You're thinking of Goo, aren't you?
Yeah, and the same situation is happening for Wuhek in last lane, where if he had a duel, he couldn't go for it, so obviously he's not going to deploy over there. And Meziljie deciding not to deploy into this play here, goes for mid instead.
Well, both players have a bunch of plays available to them, so there's going to be a Stonehall, Elite, and Standard Bearer fight. Let's see who comes up ahead. The duel for Mez is probably going to be very important.
Agreed.
You lost control of the situation.
And both players are going to be somewhat afraid to spend mana right here, knowing if they do, they are subject to get punished. But he puts down the there is going to be nothing to punish us, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the thing.
very lucky.
It kind of is ironic in the sense that when you have less creeps on the table, you know, on this round of 4 mana, often you're in a better position because you can choose a good place, a safe place for your elite.
Stand by your side.
And if your opponent spends a duel, I mean, duel is such a high impact card that it's actually kind of okay, right?
Oh, I realized that Wuhek doesn't have spots. He has Tresdens. That's what he has. He has 2 Tresdens.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was the spots and the exiles. The exiles cover the brawler and the enough magic that you mentioned. The item deck is also slightly different because Wuhek has a useless small.
Yes, yes. Well, this is a deck that he's gonna hopefully beat any of Meziljie's decks with. Takes the duel? Okay, yeah, I agree with that. Just keep the board even, you know.
That's interesting. In my experience playing Mono Red Mirrors, I tend to keep the duels more for the Stonehall Elites or the Bearers. Using it for a Bronze Legionnaire is not
You just
something that
want...
I've generally done, but you just want to keep the board as thin as possible.
Yeah, I mean, if you can use the duel to prevent an advantage in a lane, then it was worth it, you know, in the mirror at least. That generally seems to be, I mean, it's funny, like the use of duel earlier, I mean, it's gone from such a taboo to such a liberal usage among really strong players. I mean, most people just feel okay doing it.
Yeah, I also feel that. How do you feel about the progressive disappearance of combat
Much
training,
appreciated.
the once thought to be the key card in this match?
Just kick me while I'm down, why don't you know?
Oh man, it's never gonna get old. I love combat training jokes. I'm sorry, man.
It flopped. It's been flopping. It flopped for me too,
Oh,
dude.
man.
Like I played a prize run with it, and the card's a piece of shit. I take it all back.
Oh man, oh, this is groundbreaking news. All live here. Have you seen May It Be playing, man? He's still playing the Poised to Strikes, man.
Dude, he plays Poised to Strike, dude. He's way smarter. He's way smarter, dude.
No mercy. for
Now that's a good
Dude.
duel if I've seen one.
We need to invite May It Be to the next ACS. He should have been in here, dude. He'd be.
Oh, tell me
Stop.
something. Is he like, where is he
It's
from?
an
Do you know?
honor to stand by your side.
We don't know because he won't say anything.
Next time I play him, I have to add him as a friend.
He won't accept you.
Well,
He won't accept any of us. But he's a god. He, we theorize that he's Chinese. But
well, he must speak a bit of English, if nothing else. But yeah. So how is this looking, man? Lanes 1 and 3, very, very, very compact and tight. Nothing exciting going on. This mid lane is kind of busy. Just kind of busy. And it seems like I don't know what Mez is. Well, it's just, the only option he has is to play that blink. So he's thinking, do I blink somewhere? Do I fight that tide? Alright, so he was actually considering this one.
yeah, I was gonna say that. I don't know. It kind of sucks to take all that damage right here. Now you can get hit pretty hard next turn. I mean,
Yeah.
you could really swing it.
Berserker's Call would be super devastating next round, but if that doesn't happen though, Mez is gonna be left with a huge, super wide lane here.
And Wuhek doesn't want to take the swap and save himself. Obviously, there's not really that much to gain from it. Okay, he does want to. Is that really that much better? I don't know. I guess the Legion Standard Bearer is going to live.
Well, that makes a potential Berserker's Call less effective. And bear in mind that Call of the Wild is going to be available for Mez, so
I guess he's blinking. I don't know. He doesn't have plays over there, and he was killing. He was just dominating this lane. Like it's just Tidehunter over there, and he has 2 deploys next turn.
yeah, this
I felt like he could have just. I guess he was kind of, as we were saying, going to be able to be punished there. But I just like the situation like a few swaps before that. Yeah, now no curve.
this whole sequence of plays was very unfortunate.
I have to say it. I don't know why he put that on the left side when he could have put it on the right, and it couldn't have curved into LC and died.
Yeah,
But
that would have been horrible.
he gets lucky though.
Slight misplay. And now he's got one on each side, which is like amazing. I just hate it when you drop a pillager and either he curves and doesn't hit, or he hits and then the other pillager comes right next to it, and you know he's gonna get Berserker's Call. It's just like,
This guy, 13th Apostle, is pretty adamantly opposed to Tresden's in the mirror. And I have to say, I agree. I think it's a piece of shit. He hasn't drawn it, but like, imagine if he draws it right now. That's what you know what I'm saying?
but that's what people play it for, right? I mean, the main reason to play Tresden's is the mirror. That's my understanding of it anyway.
I mean, it's
Isn't it? People think
Kinda?
it's good,
I don't know.
but it might be wrong.
I don't know. I
Looking
just
at
think it's a piece of shit in literally every matchup. So I'm trying to think, because I used to run it, and it's just I've gone back and forth on the card, like maybe even more than.
I know it saves your ass a little bit in the early game if you get it in like one of those positions as we saw, you know, Bristle versus Axe or those type of scenarios, but yeah, I don't know. I don't have enough mono red experience pulling out the big guns. Avoids the Call of the Wild from Wuhek's side.
Now I'm a little surprised he did that because it doesn't really feel like he's winning that extensively in these other lanes. I mean,
The jungle protects its
So do you
own.
think he's just setting up for Berserker's Call? Because he will kill the Axe, kill the creep, and deal some potentially
Yeah, not
dealing
kill.
lethal damage. He won't kill the beast, obviously, but Tide might finish him off.
yeah, but then you just have Tide there and he's got the other deployment. Like, you're still not winning that lane even if you Berserkers. Like, it's good, but then he still has beast creep summon and LC. So I don't think it's...
Yeah, I'm trying to make sense of it.
Yeah. Ooh. I guess this does look pretty nice right here. Wuhek is just hard holding initiative.
And he's, yeah, holding that brawler for win.
Challenge.
I suppose this still kind of keeps initiative because Meziljie definitely doesn't want to leave the board.
No, I mean,
Certainly
yeah,
wants to block that
he
damage.
has to do this.
Yeah. And this is a really advantageous situation now. So Wuhek's going to pass the initiative back and go for the TP, but I don't know. Berserkers is nice right here. I guess if he... What if he stuns and puts on the item though?
Yeah, I'm
Then Berserkers is like really nice.
not sure if
But
that TP was strictly necessary.
Yeah, because I mean, he sacked lane 2 last turn almost, right? I mean, he didn't play anything. He didn't exactly sack it, like he still has BB there, but he's losing it pretty bad. And he did that so that he could put his plays down in lane 3. So now he really can't lose this lane right here.
I'll ravage
And if he
you
gets
all.
flipped and Tide gets stunned, he has... I mean, Meziljie is reading no Jasper daggers, so he might flip this right here.
Yeah.
Boom! Oh.
Bam! Even gets the creep as well. Just to add
And now,
insult to the injury.
now
Let's pick a fight,
Link
shall
and
we?
Berserker's call? Now I
Yeah.
think you do. Boom. Oh, I love that animation when he's just standing still.
And he can, if he wants, phase boots, but just to deal some damage to the thing if he wants. Or he can. I know he can. If he had one more mana, he could get that bristle away from the ravage. But
Might as well hit the tower, and that is a giant swing. So he's got 2 springs. Wuhek is gonna have to sack a lane right here. Probably this one. Yep, spring. He's got blink, so he can leave. He's gonna be able to make his swing play next turn, where he can ravage and then have 2 deployments coming back the next turn. But Meziljie has the pillager to swiftly punish this play, and
Yeah.
that just sets a timer. That just sets a timer on the rest of the game.
you know,
Oh,
I
and-
wish when I would play constructed that my plays would be so crisp. Because it makes it look easy when I watch these guys play.
Yeah.
The red mist
And Wuhek
pocket.
wanted to blink out of that lane for sure. Absolutely, but he's gonna have to hold it now and stay in that lane because he just can't let the AD threat happen. He has to kill that pillager.
Well, you know what round 6 means, don't you? It means it's time to make some shiny heroes.
Yeah, and he's got the initiative for it.
Yeah.
He does pull
Oh, no,
double
Jasper's-
phase boots Veil, but no Jaspers. Exactly. And well, let's see if Wuhek's got a good. I mean,
This
he can't
is
kill
like survival.
Tide, so.
Who wants to challenge
Oh
me?
gosh. And Mez just gets 2 TOT heroes into Wuhek's winning
This
lane. I mean, this
will
is gonna
help
be
me stay in the fight.
so impactful here.
Wuhek's gonna go for the ravage. He's like praying, please don't have Jaspers. It's like he knows it.
He's
Or is he gonna
primal.
primal?
He's primal.
You don't even ravage?
Primal sucks though, dude, because it just puts the TOT
Don't
units
you ravage
in-
anyway? Because they don't deal any tower damage.
Going anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, you can just primal next turn. If you're really lucky, LC's gonna land on the left. You don't have initiative, but right now, you bought yourself a turn. You can maybe spring to last lane and then go for a triple Time of Triumph in this lane next turn, or just go for the triple deploy into primal.
Or do you spring mids and hope to... No, never mind. If he
Well,
had
here's
phase boots, he could have tried to roar in mid, but...
I think you can read that he doesn't have a Jasper Daggers right now, right? Heck, because he probably would have used it. I'd say
For sure.
take the kill onto Tidehunter. You gotta think so.
Axe needed this.
Hmm.
I mean, if you're Mez, you don't TOT here, right? Yeah.
He's just gonna double spring first. He's saying, okay, I gotta play defense, and I can worry about last when I. But he's not killing
I'm liking my odds better already.
these guys, so he's still on the timer right now at this very moment.
And I'm wondering if you're Mez, do you drop the Brawler here just to put more damage on the table? 16, that's gonna add another 8. Yeah,
Thrill of the hunt.
22, it's gonna go to 30. So when the Ancient is exposed, it's gonna easily be a 2-hit. So Wuhek has to be concerned about blinking out. Well, not about blinking out, but he has to be concerned about protecting AD.
Exactly.
Alright. And with Mez having that LC coming in, yeah, I mean, let's see how this works out. Because even if he triple TOTs, the Primal Roar is gonna shove those guys away. So I think Wuhek still has a good chance at winning this game.
For the glory of Stonehall. The might of the red mist is unmatched.
And this 80 threat is out of control right here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this clock is just so brutal.
Yeah.
He's TOTing here. He's gonna go as wide as he can and last. I guess that's his play.
And notice that Mez doesn't have any gold at all. He cannot buy any Jaspers. So even if he sees it now, which he does, just to tease him, he cannot buy that.
There's the TP. I guess he's wide enough. Like he's wide enough to just outdo the TOT. That's 16 damage right now. Is Mez not safe to TOT? Could he take 36 damage this turn?
Well, even if he TOTs, he's gonna get one stun hero, and at least another hero is gonna get pushed away. So yeah, it's looking
It's kind
very
of crazy he still doesn't have Jaspers, dude. Like, he doesn't, not even running back, like.
good. Yeah. So Mez is gonna need some good blockers like a Spring or something. Okay, Berserkers.
He doesn't get the insanely unlucky drop primal, but yeah, if he TOTs, he probably just gets primaled.
Bit unlucky on that LC placement there. Do you Berserkers and drop an Exiles?
Oh, I suppose that could be.
Oh, you
That
drop
kinda
an
looks like
Exiles.
the best
never
play, I
mind. You
think.
drop Exiles, you swap with Phase Boots, and you triple kill these Centaurs. Oh, okay.
Too easy.
Oh, that didn't kill. I did my math wrong too. He was dying from the siege. The siege always makes people wrong. Oof. The cleave.
Yeah.
The tide cleave, dude. It tricked Meziljie and me. Now he's fucked. He's got duel. I guess look, he's killing him from the retaliate.
Stonehall doesn't care about you.
Oh,
You're
look at
just
that
a
sad,
spoke on the wheel.
sad merc. He's gonna be able to buff himself and live another turn, but
gonna
That's
swap
it.
this LC, I presume. If he blinks LC to mid, that's another 80, another 8 that goes to 55, but he doesn't have any other creeps or anything. He could TOT. Oh, he's got the call, so 55 to 58 plus 12. Not enough. Oh man, if he had kept the exiles, though. If he would have. If he. Oh my god, so many options. He could have
He's
blinked
doing
the
no
Bristol
damage
mid,
to
and then also blinked the LC.
There's still no. Okay, so here's the thing. 80 is happening next turn. He's got the Kraken Shell in hand. So he's holding
This
it
is
knowing
going to
that.
be
So if he gets creeps, it's possible he could enough magic.
Yep,
But the TP right here, that's
needs to
gonna
get
make
lucky
it
though.
harder.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh,
I'm
look at
starting to think that he should have. The problem is he had no time, but I think he maybe should have just blinked the Bristol away, prevent the Prime Aurora, and then blink the LC to mid as well. He would have been able to 80. And Wuhek didn't have a blink,
No
he knew
armies
that.
the Legion.
I think he may have missed that line of play. So let's see how
And
he does.
Mez is playing to his outs. He knows that the enough magic is his only line to victory. But that's going to be 4 more siege damage from the... Okay, there's a creep. Arrows. Let's see what the number is. It's 20.
So let's
That's
see, maybe he draws a Spring to Trap or something like that.
Then he can't enough magic anymore.
No, but maybe he can prevent enough damage. Oh, there's
He
another
got
TOT. Never mind. Okay,
Let's see,
well,
what does he have for blockers? Is it possible he could sneak in 26 damage of his own? That seems incredibly unlikely. Takes 5 damage off the tower with the duel. That's going to be the most that he can out of anything.
I'm pretty sure he should have just blinked mid. But that would have been 2000 IQ. And he had no time to count, probably.
If he TOTs, that's 8 more damage. He does not have enough blocks.
Let's end this quick and find a tavern.
Yeah, unless he pulls like...
Stronger!
No, he can't pull anything with the spot weakness because he only has 8 more mana. He couldn't even pull a bronze Lego. This is when spot feels like shit. You know?
Well, yeah, but you
What
know,
would you have me do, Commander?
we saw that Wuhek is playing Trezen Standards in its place, and the Trezen Standards would suck as well. So, what if you? Yeah, I can't even get a duel. So.
You're a dead man.
And I'm reading the chat, and everybody seems to agree with us. This looked really rough for Wuhek, and people were saying just update the score, just go 3-0, it's over. But Wuhek really went wide there in lane 1. He committed so hard, was rewarded so hard. I mean, there wasn't really anything else that Meziljie could do.